single short clip, one unusual expression, and within hours, everything changed. No one knew where the video came from. No description, no context, just a brief moment captured from an unknown angle. In that video, Song Wei Long looked different. Not the calm figure the public had always known, not the composed expression he usually carried in front of the camera. Something felt off, something unfamiliar, and that was enough to trigger everything. Within a short time, the clip spread like wildfire. Social media filled with reposts. Comments began to pour in. Interpretations multiplied. Some said he looked emotional. Others believed he had lost control. And a few began reading deeper. Too deep, because that's how viral moments work. Details disappear. Context fades. What remains is a fragment of reality, shaped by perception. Then unexpectedly, another name appeared. Xiao Jin Mai. No confirmation. No clear connection. Yet suddenly, her name became part of the narrative. Both names began trending inside a story that might not even be real. Fans started asking questions. How were these two connected? What really happened behind that clip? But there were no answers. And when there are no answers, the public creates its own story. Speculation grew. Theories emerged. Some netizens began connecting possible collaborations that had never been announced. Others hinted at hidden tensions. Some even claimed insider knowledge. Without evidence, the story kept evolving, from assumption to narrative, and from narrative to belief. Yet one thing remained missing: facts. No official statements, no credible reports, no verified witnesses, only assumptions layered on top of each other. But in the digital age, emotion moves faster than facts. One expression, captured in a few seconds, can reshape how millions perceive someone. Song Wei Long became the center of attention. Longtime fans felt something didn't add up. They knew his professionalism. They knew his composure. Could one moment define everything? Meanwhile, Xiao Jin Mai found herself in a more fragile position. Her name circulated, her reputation quietly questioned without her ever saying a word. And perhaps because she stayed silent, the noise grew louder. Because when answers are missing, imagination takes over. Then something began to shift, not from the media, not from official sources, but from the fans themselves. They began digging deeper, not into rumors, but into reality. Old interviews were revisited, behind-the-scenes footage reviewed, candid moments carefully examined, and slowly, a different picture emerged. Song Wei Long was known for composure, professional on set, respected by co-stars, someone who rarely showed excessive emotion in public. These pieces began forming a new narrative, one that felt more consistent, more grounded. At the same time, sympathy for Xiao Jin Mai grew stronger. Many began questioning why her name had been dragged in at all, why a young actress had to carry the weight of rumors she never created. And behind everything, a deeper question appeared, about us, about how we consume stories, about how quickly we believe fragments without pausing. Because in the digital age, truth doesn't always go viral, but emotion always does. Behind the scenes, something more complex was unfolding. Algorithms, invisible systems, deciding what we see, content that triggers emotion, shock, curiosity, even outrage, gets pushed further, faster, wider. That short clip may not have been just coincidence. It captured attention, and attention is power. Soon, different versions of the story appeared, each slightly altered, each claiming to be closer to the truth. Some claimed insider information. Others said they witnessed something firsthand. But without proof, they remain just stories. This is the paradox of modern fame. Celebrities are no longer just people. They become characters in a global narrative. Their stories are shaped not only by facts, but by perception. And once perception forms, it's incredibly difficult to erase. Even silence doesn't always help. Sometimes, silence makes the story stronger. Because when space appears, imagination fills it. Now time has passed. Hashtags begin to fade. Conversations move on. But one thing remains. A question. Was there ever a real story behind that moment? Or was it simply an illusion? Created by camera angles, timing, and the human need to find meaning? For song Wei Long and Xiao Jin Mai, this may be just another chapter. Another quiet storm to endure. But for us, it's a mirror showing how quickly we form conclusions, how easily we believe fragments. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't the truest ones, but the ones we choose to believe. And maybe the real question isn't what happened to them, but what the story reveals about all of us.